Hello and welcome to the second ODI between West Indies and Ireland. Ireland have won the toss and they have chosen to field first, so West Indies are invited to bat. The West Indies won their first game and they are in the lead of 1-0. On the team news, Ireland are Captain Sterling, Portfield, McBurney, Tector, Camphor, Dockrell, Delney, Rock, Adair, Young, Little, and West Indies is playing unchanged with Hope, Greaves, Pooran, Brooks, Pollard, Chase, Holder, Shepherd, Smith, Joseph, and Hussain. West Indian openers are ready to bat, and the fielders and umpires are ready. The game is started. And on the first ball of the second over, Adi to Greaves, and this is going down the leg side, and he tried to play it, misses, and is wide ball and going all the way to the boundary rope for 4 runs. Third ball of the third over, Little to Greaves, and this is short ball and wide, and Greaves drives it towards the point, and that's gone to the boundary. That's the first boundary of the bat. The first ball of the ninth over, this time Little to Hope, and this is a beautiful drive by Hope, beats the cover fielder and going all the way to the fence for 4 runs. First ball of 10th over, Young to Hope, and this has been absolutely slashed through the cover and gone for 4 runs. The very next ball, this time it's been driven by Hope. It's up his drive to the point boundary for 4 runs. Second last ball of the 10th over, and there's Young to Hope, and there's a big appeal of catch behind, and the umpire thinks no, and Sterling reviews it, and Ultra Edge shows the spike when he was playing at the back, and there's Edge, and that's the first wicket gone. Shy Hope is gone for 17. And this time, third ball of 12th over, Young to Greaves, and that has been clean bowled. That's been gone, and it's knocked to the stumps, and that's the second wicket for Ireland, and West Indies is in early destruction by the Ireland Pacers. And fifth ball of 14th over, Young to Pooran, and there's a big appeal for LBW, and they're still appealing. Umpire says not out, and the Sterling reviews it. And the review showing there was no bat involved, and it's straight to the pairs clip on the off stump and hitting the stumps, and the Pooran is gone. He's gone for 1. The third man gone. The Ireland is right on control, right on top in the start of the match. The first 14 overs belongs to them. The very first ball of 16th over, Young to Brooks, and it's been driven nicely, and it's gone past the bowler for 4 runs. The second ball of 21st over, Kemper to Brooks, and it's been given the width, and Brooks cuts away nicely through the back foot point and gone to the fence for 4 runs. Second ball of 22nd over, this time McBurney to Brooks, and he sweeps and he misses, and it's gone down the leg side, and that's gone all the way to the boundary rope, and it's called wide, so 5 runs of extra. Second last ball of 23rd over, Kemper to Brooks, and Brooks flicks it through the mid wicket, and that's gone to the boundary rope for 4 runs. Last ball of 25th over, this time Kemper to Brooks, and Brooks nicely flicks it away, the ball from the leg side, and it's gone to the square leg boundary for 4 runs. The last ball of 26th over, McBurney to Chase, and Chase plays the shot, and this time Paul Sterling dives to his left and takes a one-handed catch. That's a superb catch, and that's the end of Chase. He's gone for 13. The very first ball of 28th over, this time McBurney to Pollards, and Pollards goes big, and it's gone up in the air, and the deep mid wicket takes the catch, and the big wicket for Pollard is gone. Pollard is gone for 1. That's 5 down for West Indies. Second last ball of 29th over, Kemper to Brooks, and he just nicely dabs it to the third man, and that's gone to the boundary rope for 4 runs. West Indies 100 is up. Second last ball of 31st over, this time Little to Jason Holder, and he tried to drive it, and he's taken the edge straight to the wicket keeper, and he's gone for 3. West Indies 104 for 6. Fourth ball of 34th over. Dockrell to Brooks, and it hits on the pad, and there's a big appeal, and it's been given out. And Brooks reviews it, and it shows that it was straight on. He misses the sweep. There's no bat involved, and he's gone. Gone for 43. 111 for 7. Second ball of 37th over, Young to Shepherd, and he's driven it nicely through the mid-wicket, and that's gone to the boundary door for 4 runs. And last ball of 38th over, Dockrell to Hussain, and he hits it high and over the long on for 6. That's the first maximum. And this time, fifth ball of 39th over, Young to Shepherd, and he's driven it nicely, and that's gone to the boundary door for 4 runs. And the very next ball, Shepherd hits it over the bowler's head, and that's another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries. Fourth ball of the 40th over, this time McBurney to Hussain, short ball, and he pulls it, and it's gone up in the air, where the fielder Adi comes in and takes the catch, and that's the end of Akil Hussain. He's gone for 11. And the very next ball, he's tossed up. McBurney has tossed up to Smith, and Smith hits it long, and it's gone all the way over long on for 6. And the very next ball, again McBurney to Smith, and it's even bigger, gone over the bowler's head, and that's a second 6 in a row. Wicket, 6 and a 6. Last ball of 41st over, Kemper to Smith, and it tries to hit it, and it's taken the outside edge down, run down to the third man boundary for 4 runs. Second ball of 43rd over, this time Kemper to Smith, and it's a short ball, and he cuts it, and it's taken the upper edge, and it's gone all the way over extra cover for 6. And on the very next ball, Kemper to Smith, and he's gone over extra cover. This is a massive hit, another 6. Back-to-back 6s by Smith. The very first ball of 44th over, Adi to Smith, and this time Smith has gone big. He's gone over long off, and that's another 6. That's his 5th 6. And on the 5th ball this time, he's gone full, and it was in the slot, and he's hit it over towards the long off, and that's 4 runs. What a fantastic batting. Smith is hurting Ireland at this stage. The first ball of 45th over, this time Little to Smith, full and wide, and he slices it, and it's gone to the deep backward point where Kemper takes the catch, and that's the end of Smith, who's played fantastic 46 on 19 balls with 5 6s and 2 4s. A well-played innings comes to an end of Smith of 46. Now West Indies is 201 for 9. Second ball of 45th over, Little to Shepherd, full and wide, and he slices it down to the third man. That's gone to the boundary door for 4 runs. The third ball of 45th over, Little to Shepherd, and this time he's played it nicely towards the backward square leg, and that's another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries. First ball of 47th over, and this time a Little to Shepherd, and it's a short ball, and Shepherd hits it well. It's in the air, going towards the mid-wicket, and that's gone to the fence for 4 runs. Fifth ball of 48th over, this time McBurney to Shepherd, and this is a wonderful shot. He is reverse sweeped it, and the ball is gone to the backward point fence for 4 runs, and that brings his 50. His first 50 in this match. Fantastic batting, 229. And on the very next ball, Romeo to McBurney to Shepherd, and it's a full ball. He tries to pull it, and he misses it, and it's gone into the stumps, and that's it. That's all out. 229 for West Indies, and Ireland needed 230 runs to win the match. The key performance has been Brooks 43, Smith's 46 just on 19 balls, and Shepherd's 50. That's 229 for West Indies. And from the bowling perspective, Little took 2 wickets, Young took 3 wickets, and McBurney took 4 wickets, and Dockrell had 1. So we'll be back shortly with the response from Ireland. If you have not subscribed the channel, please do so. Do like, share, and comment on the video. Thank you.